So we got Bastilon now, and we should probably try and see if Taris. That's where he said he was gonna be. Now I'm wondering if I should try and do the arena again. Well, I actually kind of changed out some of my stuff, so maybe it'll work. Maybe I can get it this time, because I just want to do everything I can do on Taris before we proceed to with the rest of the game. Oh, there he is.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Taris Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Dude, we've met twice before. How do you not remember?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Taris sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Well, not like we have a choice. And hey, we can finally get that really nice T3 droid that we saw earlier. But I have kind of switched up my gear since I last tried to fight this guy, so we're gonna try again, and
Ladies and... He's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids, but there's...
oh yeah. Damn it, come on. Oh, lucky shot, lucky shot. There we go.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time bet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the mysterious stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings! Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
You beat Ice. I've been trying to beat her for years, and you do it just like that. I can't believe how lucky you are. That's right. I said lucky. Lucky to be born with the kind of talent I spent a lifetime trying to build. It isn't fair, I tell you.
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from the duel rings for a while. Think things over. Goodbye, stranger. I wish you all the best.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say. So you might as well move on.
And the next guy's a blaster fighters.
Taris manaris. Ton akuchit. Gioka con molera. Quien conjo peshak. No va moleraji. Janion toranchi. Aitatia. Pula una chinek. Va molera slimoanga kubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch! But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris dueling champion, the mysterious stranger.
Oh, I got to go out and find another sword. There we go.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over, ladies and gentlemen! We have a new champion, the mysterious stranger!
Once I collect my money, we'll go buy more. We'll go buy health med packs.
Taris manaris, donjonea hakonon. Mulera yonunaze, jichinwi bedwana itawish muline bomone, ubanatu laboda yamijusa. Ayohonopis tuulaji yokaku tonga buksha umenom Karavol pamulji kumanabak mulira Juniyun tunjiji aitadwana Karavol pamulji kumana Obrakinun chubagratok bendek starkile Wikili jomi Wichi olano Zak mulira kin bendek
We'll talk to Bendak after we restock. Just so we can heal real quick.
Hey, look at this! A real live celebrity right here in my shop. Winning that swoop bike race has made you into something of a local hero. If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open. Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock...
Better buy more of the other med packs, the advanced ones. And after we head back to the arena, see about taking down Bendak, and then we'll pick up the droid.
Welcome to my medical facility. Do you... I even... Of course I... Of course.
How can I help? The surface of Taris is covered with an urban skyscrape. Its glittering spires belie the decay that lies in its lower reaches, however. Beyond that, there is little else I can tell you. I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction, yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris Swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Your modesty is admirable, but though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet. How can I help? Then I suggest...
Very interesting what she has to say there. Because as anybody familiar with Star Wars knows that the Jedi don't really take adults for training. In fact, they didn't even want to take Anakin for training because he was 9. And only made an exception because he was special.
I've been watching you on the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes? Finally, fresh meat. Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
And since we're gonna end up killing him in the ring anyway, might as well collect the bounty on him.
Jipidawata bogratuana aboksercha. Chupa chona bendek kratuga kilewata. Kas kratug bisla. Mulirabut malia nichaschi. Tumiranano prata tunkyo. Sercha toma toma. Kalavul pamerje kumana. Kinkon shashiken. Neken kornova mulera jekun. Wama kumbes chimbala muli. Tumirana no puata dunko.
Well, might as well get that droid Canderous talked about. Unless we can just walk out and then walk right back in.
Jipidawat utang yon turong chiwita. Wala una chinek. Bamulera kun biskin. Tumirana no prata tunkyo. Sercha toma toma. Kalavul pamerje kumana. Kinkon shashiken. Neken kornova mulera jekun. Wama kumbes chimbala muli. Tumirana no puata dunko. Chibeduana ni bobo. Tung namuung sha nunjang. Muchikito aki jijaku. Tawan malota ayot tago. Kankido banayi mechus kochis kanayo. Otoga ya fulke gokola jiji wacha mechu.
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when two combatants entered the arena and only one came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned death match. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle, Bandek Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
And I got dark side points for agreeing to the death match, but you know what? I can eat those dark side points. Just because we got plenty of light side points. Snap out of it. Oh, damn.
Lady, in this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. And now... Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. if any of them were still alive. and now. Bendak is down! It's over! It's over! The fight is over! Bendak Starkiller is down! Bendak Starkiller is dead! Oh, hail the mysterious stranger! The greatest duelist to ever grace the rings of Taris!
Well, that's it. No more duel ring.
Bendak Starkiller. Jiti Manumak. Bendak Lurche. Liglapte Pachapoi. Bisporche Ducha. Tapichayu Bong. Jiskambola. Jumbola. Watagratu. Jimula. Jikalis. Bindek. Jikalis Pakoki. Patisaka Tuntashok. Uma Turun Kilatia. Kajum Duchong Now.
This is great. You beat Bendik. You're a legend. Whenever anyone asks, I can say I was the first duelist the mysterious stranger ever beat in the ring. I'm gonna be famous.
I don't think you had a chance against Bendik, but you sure showed me. You showed us all. Too bad your career as a duelist is over now. I mean, nobody's gonna be stupid enough to go up against you anymore. Not even Twitch. Kind of funny, isn't it? You win the big match, and you kill your career.
That's okay. I wasn't planning to become a professional anyway.
Congratulations, stranger. I never thought anyone would beat Starkiller. Did you know it was because of him that I became a duelist in the first place? As a little girl, I used to dream of meeting him one day. When I finally did, the guy was a complete slime ball. Made me realize I had to be cold and ruthless to survive. Like him. And now, he's dead. There's probably a lesson in there somewhere. Something for me to think about, at least. Congratulations again, stranger. And goodbye.
Chubasa! Kimba muli rat wanaji. Kaba volpa mulji gumaya. Chubasa!
Yep, still pretty light side.